We are back playing more Moons of Madness. We should be able to finish the game in today's stream. I think. I think it said somewhere between like 5 and 10 hours, depending on like how fast you go and how much you read and stuff like that. So we may be on the little slower side, depending on the stuff that I can manage. But you know, we'll see. It might take us another stream or two, or we might finish up this stream. You never know. Okay, so we know from the last, where we left off last.
No, go down. What the hell?
Oh, you wanted to go down. Here we go. What was that thing that was kind of over there? Yeah, it hurt. Don't worry, you have health that kind of refreshes itself, so you're fine. But we know from the last stream, the ship that was coming to relieve us and bring more supplies and people blew up in the atmosphere, just like the little pictures and stuff like that that we saw in the like the freaky little I wouldn't call it a flashback or anything like that. Just weird puzzle thing or weird like mental thing that happened to him. And the captain had said, "Hey, we're gonna be meeting in the base. Everybody meet in the base. You know, if you can hear this." And he's like, "No, don't meet in the base because there's a creature there." And now I guess we're on the way to try and save the captain or save the rest of the crew. And we got more freaky deaky stuff happening here. I got some weird sounds going on here. Let's see. It's a good Lovecraftian story so far, though. I will give it that. It has hit the mark. Let's go ahead and refill our air. It's only 13%, but still. You never really want to be... do we need to get the... Yeah, we do, because we don't have... Yeah, we do. We have a way to get down. I don't need no... I don't need no elevator. I have gravity. Oh, we weren't supposed to run at him. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, am I going to get the chance to not go towards him? Or is he just going to auto kill and we just have to try again later? Okay, so we have to run away. This was not the direction we were supposed to go. Okay. That's what it's telling us. It's like you have chosen poorly. You've chosen your direction poorly. Okay. Okay, so hurting us this way. Okay, so we gotta stay close to the light. Okay, we'll try again. Restart from last checkpoint. Please. There we go. Stay close to the light. Oh, we gotta start all the way here again? Okay, well. Well, that wasn't as bad as last time. Nowhere near. Okay. So yeah, he's over there, and then there's the one on the left. Let's see if we can, Okay, so yeah, it is, basically just run. And there's the next one right there. Okay, we're not being chased, so I think we kind of have, like, time to rest and get our sprint back. There's the next one. Sprint. Tendrils kind of want to come quicker and quicker. Oh, there's the meerkat, right over there. Huzzah! Nice. Actually, before we need to look at our oxygen. Where's the oxygen thing? There it is. Where's our 69% oxygen? Nice. You got another god card? Nice. Which one? Alpha god card. Sorry, alpha god card. Who was it this time? Start engine. They see me rolling. They hate him. Jessica Philome? I don't think I'm familiar with Jessica Philome. The dogs are playing out in the other in the living room. I can hear them. The looming threat. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's a cool one. There we go. Fill up. Alright, let's bounce. Steiner's being weird in the hallway. Yeah, I heard him. He was talking his talk. There we go. Wow. I mean, this escalated quick. Did we already read this? Okay. It's worse than I had expected. Naturally, as soon as I saw what happened, I attempted to retrieve my notes and fabricate a counter-agent. Ina must have anticipated my interference, as when I arrived to the door, an impenetrable root system of fleshy polyp blocked my pathway. It seemed as though the vociferous plant sensed my presence. I was barely able to extricate myself from the encounter. However, I acquired a small tissue sample from my boot after wrestling it from one of the vines. The analyzer identified a temporary counteragent, which I set to producing immediately. The vines have become more and more aggressive. I have a Z-series injector I hope a Z series injector is sturdy enough to pierce the roots. I must return to the laboratory in haste. Without a proper way to reverse this reckless experiment, the base will not withstand the assault. I had warned Dr. Volkova about this exact type of incident. Her ambition, unbridled by the constraints of moral values, has become her undoing. The limitless potential of the Z pathogen clouded her judgment, and within that mental malaise, the passionate spirit that once embodied her waking hours has physically manifested throughout the base in a mangled cacophony of mangrove roots and filth. What's this one? This is why I insist on protocols and procedures to avoid a situation exactly like this. Eno, what have you done? Analyze sample. Analyzing sample. Okay, so this is something that we're going to have to, like, keep in mind. We're going to have to keep in mind this, what am I trying to think of? This formula. And then medbay log. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Go ahead and pick this up. Add it to the inventory. Pick this up. Yuck. Pick them all up, right? Is there anything else we can kind of... No, just to make the... Alright, open the centrifuge. Place / remove a vial and rotate. Okay, Aha! Okay, I see. So we need to make this one, which is... I don't know how we get a red one. Rotate. Okay, so we don't need those. We do need this. Okay, I have more. Wait, why is it removing it? I wanted it there. Wait a second, is that a vial over there? Like, off to the left here? Because, like... No, okay. Here's another one. This gotta be the one I need, right? Let's see. No, no... Place this here. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I got it. I figured it out. Bam. Because if you look, like, the gray means it's empty, and the red, like, if you double it, it becomes red. So I needed to find two that had that in the top right, and then one space that would be completely empty. Okay, so this should actually work.
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
Balanced? What? How do you balance 5 things? Okay, does that help to balance anything?
The centrifuge will only spin if the contents are balanced.
Guess not. Okay, add that to the inventory. Are there any other things over here? No other vials that I can see. I'm come in here and see if there's any empty vials. Or maybe I just need to move one more over to the side. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, that's the one that had the 2 prongs. Put it back in. That should be balanced, right? There we go. I was looking for empty ones, thinking that we needed to fill all 5 slots. But that was not the case. Sweet. Pick it up. Pew pew. Okay, so now we gotta go and test this on something, I'm guessing. This way? Okay. Are we gonna test it on this thing? Okay. I'd be afraid that thing. Yeah, like I was gonna say. I know where this is going. Okay, let's see what we got here. Mission Control wants you, Lucas. Mission Control wants you to crunch some numbers on a potential future visit to the 2 moons. Think over the logistics and of both an Earth-launched and a Mars-launched mission. Work some rough calculations for both scenarios. Make this a priority. Also, have a look at the moon orbits. Phobos would be 1.4 Martian diameters out with a 7.66 hour orbit, and Deimos at 3.5 diameters and 30.35 hours. But Mission Control says that they showed up as significantly closer and faster. Might be a glitch. I'll leave it to you, Josie. What do we got here? Oh yeah, this is the do not share your security stuff with anybody sort of thing. Okay, open it up. Log 1, supplemental log regarding our ongoing survey of samples in the search for evidence of microbial life on the planet Mars. The rule of 2 is an exciting concept. When we discover one example of a phenomenon in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. Yeah, we already read this. We already read this. Okay. Let's see what we can get from the PC. Counteragent. Something terrible has happened to Ina. She calls out to me. I can hear her taunting, her voice echoing through the walls. I know I can convince her. I have to. Chemical Valley 9928B. I'll need to improve the counteragent. Mauna Loa Hybrid. Dr. Volkova. One of the hybrid examples, Mauna Loa Hybrid, I clipped from the new specimens, is essentially dangerous. When it blooms, it expels a noxious cloud. Initially, I assumed these were spores of some kind, but aside from a mucousy residue with the chemical composition of saliva, the cloud dissipates quickly. Analysis of the gas shows high levels of tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin, okay. From the small clippings I took, the neurotoxin is not strong enough to cause more than nausea and discomfort, but from a full-grown plant up close, the effects could be fatal. BioGauge script. Dr. Volkova. To follow up, I've attached a simple BioGauge script designed to combat exposure to the poison released by the hybrid bloom. Please download for your safety. The bloom reflex is triggered when an organism comes into close proximity. Alternatively, a pulse of high frequency can also trigger the reflex prematurely, allowing the gas to dissipate before approaching. For the time being, I took the initiative to pull the plants from the hydroponics wheel so we can talk. Okay. I take this. Use the BioGauge to scan a flower, craft stronger stuff. Okay. Okay, this is basically like... Cool. That's basically their brochure of why would you want to do this. Non-disclosure, okay. Alright. That's just the information that we already read about the rocks and stuff. Martian rock. That's the don't share your security stuff. Hey, it works. We need to go all the way around here to make sure that we have all that we need to synthesize the... Dang it. To synthesize the stronger poison. That was my dumb fault for getting too close to those flowers and not paying attention, really. Okay, it didn't look like there's any other vials that I can see. They haven't gotten up this high for the most part. Ah! Fade in, Initiative, Antarctic Outpost, Z-17 Day. Antarctic Outpost engineering area near a window overlooking an icy hillside and clear sky. The team is standing. Team, greetings from the South Pole. Wilcox is Commander Josie Wilcox with Antarctica Post Z-17. We're here testing solutions for plant growth in the harshest conditions on Earth. Exit ice flow. An icy beach area overlooking several ice flows where penguins splash among the waves. Delapore is kneeling near the water, taking in the beautiful scenery. Delapore, as you can see, it's penguin mating season, so we're getting all kinds of visitors to the outpost. A penguin enters the ice flow from the right. Delapore continued. This little guy is a chin-strap penguin. While the chin-strap penguin is still thriving, its natural habitat is threatened each year. Exit external facility in distance. An Orochi facility covered in fresh layer of snow operates in the background, sending up clouds of steam. Newhart stands, gesturing behind him at the amazing engineering. Newhart burrs, but as you can see, Orochi's patented Antarctic superconductive coils burrow deep into the poles, causing steady ice flows even during these hot summer months. Okay, so that's where they're green screen and using that to show that, yeah, we're totally here at the Antarctic and not on Mars. Okay, so we pop that.
I'll need to use the centrifuge.
I just wanted to see if I could actually, Okay, so let's see what we got. What do we need? Okay, so we need to basically start from scratch here. Maybe not, actually. Because don't we have a... Yeah, we do. Where'd it go? Is this what I'm looking at? No. Is this what I need to see? No. See. Take that away. Take this away. Alright, take this away. Now, we have these three. This one on the left needs to be red. That one needs to be purple. And they need to be displaced evenly as well. This one right here is basically going to be perfect for what we need. Not that one, not that one. There we go. But they're not going to be displaced evenly. So what I need to do is... Okay, so I need to take this one. I need to put it back right here so they're even. Bam! So if they take up the same space twice, it goes red. If it's 3 times, it's purple. So cool.
That kind of have what I need. Going into the greenhouse. Though I'm not sure what to do from there. Dump the poison in the water. No, you're on the right track. I need to hit it at the source. If I can get to the water filtration system, inject it there, the whole system is poisoned. It could work.
Find a way into the greenhouse. Search for a way to access the greenhouse. Okay. Now that I know I can just kind of do this. Wow, that took up really quick. Did you see that? Alright. I figured this thing would pop the moment you actually, like, pierced it, but it only pops after the thing.
It's just a short EVA to the airlock in the back of the greenhouse. Declan, there's no helmet in this airlock, and the only way to the greenhouse is from the outside. What about the other airlocks? They're completely overgrown. Shit, I know what you're thinking, but I can't. Your earplugs will prevent your drums from rupturing. Exhale completely. You'll have to sprint. It's only -19 Celsius and no risk of frostbite. It's theoretically possible. This is the worst idea ever.
So we basically just have to go. Woo! We got it. First try.
Jane, come on, check in. I'm here. I'm freezing. Eddie, he's back. My ears are ringing. I should be dead. Jesus, slow down. Fuck, catch your breath, please. Are you good? Tell me you're good. Can you walk? I'm still standing. No, I'm not going into shit.
No, I'm not good. Just walked outside on Mars with like no freaking atmosphere. Are you good? No. Of course I'm not good. Let's see if they added anything to this. No, they haven't added anything to that yet. Oh no, you tricky little flower, you. Okay.
It's gotten worse, Declan. Way worse. I'm going to the water purifiers. I hope it'll be enough. Well, after what you just did, you better fucking kill that thing.
Not risking anything. And poke the giant pimple. Pop the giant pimples. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath my friend did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not my wrath did grow, and I waited in it fears, night and morning with my tears, and I supped it with smiles, and with soft detective wiles, and it grew both day and night till it bore an oppie bright, and my foe beheld it shine, and he knew it was mine, and my garden, and into my garden stole when the night end veiled his pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Okay. So this lady's kind of losing it. Oh, the stairs over here. Duh. Alright, so we're going through the ducts now. Steam's still working.
There are two filtration tanks down here. Gotta check them both. See if it works.
Okay, well that's number 1. Number 2 is that way. Okay. Keep it going. Here's the last one.
Whoa. Decker really didn't like it. The poison is already polluting the water supply. Get up to the environmental control console and dump the entire reservoir on that bastard. Shane found something. Josie saw a door along the escarpment near the crash site. She wants to check it out. A door? Carved out of the cliff. It's massive. Told her we need to recon with you, but she's fixated on this. Rochi has secrets upon secrets. It is Rochi, though. Apparently, we're going to find out.
Okay, so I guess the Hiroshi company knew all this was knew the ruins and stuff like that were here, and that's the real reason they sent a manned mission to Mars. With the secondary objective being that they could still make money off of actually benefit from being able to get to Mars and terraform it.
No, it's still alive, but I can get closer now. This thing won't stop. Maybe if I pump the last dose into the roots around the base.
Stab it! Stab it! Stab her in the face!
Dr. Bukova? Ina? No! No! It can't be her. No way.
Okay, What up, Deadly? How you doing? Okay, I guess we're gonna try this again. Restart from last checkpoint. I'm not even sure, like, when I'm supposed to be clicking. I just know I'm supposed to be clicking. How's your day going, Deadly? Alright, so let's go ahead and do this again.
No, it's still alive, but I can get
I don't know, like, why it's not completely registering my clicks. Or it doesn't seem like it's registering the clicks. I'm clicking the button. I'm like spam clicking the button and it's still saying no. I don't think they like this is like the first like QTE thing they have and they're just not they don't tell you when the actual QTE needs to be clicked. It's just like, here it is, click. I did. Well, we're not gonna acknowledge that you did, so you didn't. Let's do this again. Kill the tree. Fire kills the tree. Okay, so hold on. Let's do it again. There. See? Like, that registered one click. One click. One click. But not at the same time. It didn't... I don't see what... I don't see what I'm looking for. Like, it registered right, like, the very first click on the first one. And then it was, like, the third click on the second one. So I have no idea what I'm looking for. Okay, so... Let's see, hold on. Clicking. And it's just... Maybe you just have to click a lot? Like, I spam clicked that one, just like rapid spam. So I guess you just rapid spam click these. It's not looking for accuracy, it's just looking for, like, a bunch of panic clicking. No, I literally, I don't know what it wants. I literally don't know what it wants. I was spam clicking the entire time. It's like, we have to start over from the beginning again. God, I hope we don't have to start from the beginning again. Oh, thank you. Jesus. Maybe the developers acknowledged that, you know, their QTE events weren't exactly working correctly, and they just decided instead of fixing it, they just put in checkpoints for it. And then if it worked for you, good. If not, you know, you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. Spam clicking, spam clicking, spam clicking, and nope. Nope. Restart from the... Oh my gosh. This is probably the worst part about the game. You don't just put in QTE events without saying, this is how we want your QTE... This is what you look for in our QTE events. Let's see. Nope. I'm clicking the entire time. I don't know what they're looking for. The difficulty in the final boss battle is it doesn't acknowledge that you're actually clicking the buttons. So, like, perfect input, we don't care about perfect input. We're just going to ignore that you're inputting. That's even more powerful. We're not looking for skill, we're looking for luck. She's winding up. I found it! What the fuck do they want? Do I have to look specifically at it? Is it not enough for me to, like, click the goddamn button? Find the weak spot. It's fucking right there. It's right there on the screen. It's not difficult to find. It probably is look at the weak spot and click the button. Even though looking is like literally like shifting the mouse ever so slightly. Let's find out. Because I know where it's gonna be. It's gonna be like right there. Okay, yep, I was right. You literally have to like point your camera at it. Okay, now I know what they actually want you to do. I guess restarting with like 12 times was like...
It's Volkova. She's being controlled by the tree. She is the tree. How? The tree, her specimens, the black infection everywhere. She's not even human anymore.
That was super frustrating.
Shane, can you access Nina's files? I just saw Nina the other day. She was like this. Shane, focus. Serial crash, black oil, plant life expanding exponentially. This doorway, it's all connected. Where are you? I'm coming. I'm getting out of here. No. You need to access Nina's computer to find out exactly what she was up to. God, are you kidding me? Shane, think. The Cyrano is gone, and our resupply with it. If the main base goes down, we're all dead. Volkova's research still poses a threat. We need to know. You want to find out what she was up to? Come and do it yourself. I don't care. Listen, I know I've been through a lot. I'm sorry. We all have. You're right. I bet the seats on the rover are just unbearable. Listen, buddy, I've spent all afternoon picking up whatever pieces I can find on the Cyrano crew. Don't act like you're the only one who's having a tough day. Anytime you want to trade places, be my guest. Oh, fuck off.
Enough! Both of you! Dr. Newhart, can you read me? Your primary objective is to assess any further threat to the base. Volkova was clearly hiding things from us. Use a security clearance to obtain whatever information you can find. You are to remain at base and radio your findings to your off-site team. Copy? We're headed to the big side doorway. If there's proof of intelligent life on Mars, I want to know. I want everyone to know. Declan, you're on comms.
Got it. Sorry to be a dick. Yeah, me too. Alright. I can do this.
I was like, you just walk around picking up pieces of garbage, dude. You're not the one, like, facing down fucking monsters and zombie plant ladies and shit like that. You want to compare days? You had to go out in the rover and pick up pieces. I'm fighting fucking hallucinations. I'm fighting fucking zombie people, plant monsters, all this shit. So if we're comparing days, you know, my character's had an objectively worse day than him. Okay, let's see. Project AGC-1 proposal control. For many months, I have doubted the efficacy of work here on Mars. I know why I was recruited for this position, and I am undeterred by the obvious scrutiny and surveillance of Orochi officials. The greenhouse is restrictive in size, limited, amateurish in equipment, and I am asked to participate in menial tasks and events which remove me from my work. However, a recent breakthrough has allowed my experiments to blossom, and now I demand that the limitless potential of unregulated extraplanetary research which Orochi promised me be fully realized. Attached is a preliminary list of results and a prospectus for the goals of Project AGC-1. In brief, growth and control. The Z pathogen changes its size based on external stimuli. The Z pathogen, whether attached to a host organism or isolated, can be trained to repeat tasks, overcome aversion to stimuli, and perform simple functions with positive reinforcement. The potential applications for this discovery is, as you are most definitely aware, groundbreaking. Project Arbormore approval. Dr. Volkova, your recent successes and contributions to the study of filth in relation to plant life have proven invaluable to our cause. I've instructed Control to accumulate your findings in the Archives Center in Argus, and I have taken the liberty of assigning your project the codename Arbormore, a designation more in line with our mission. You are granted security clearance to the Argus facility. Your access code is 5538. This gives autonomy from Commander Wilcox, though she does not know the extent. She will not have access to your notes or communications at this level, including this email. Disclosure will result in immediate revocation of clearance. On Mars, you are free from the strictures and eyes even the most secure Orochi facilities only dream of. Use that freedom. Do not make me regret this decision. Father. Project Arbormore approval. Father, I dislike veiled threats. I dislike your silly codenames and your corporate slang for the filth. Orochi Group, from its 8-headed monster name on down, overindulges in such grandiosity. It is demeaning. When I succeed, I will not be bringing you the horizon. When I succeed, it will be because I demystified the filth. Such as an awesome force should not be debased with pet names. The 0-point pathogen is marginally better. Henceforth, I will refer to the substance as Z-Path. When I understand it better, it will gain a more clinical designation. When I succeed, a policy will dictate excising these pet names from our tongues. When I succeed, I will set the policy. When I succeed, it will be my favor that you so laboriously curry. Dr. Volkova, if you succeed, you will have all that and more, Father. Call elevator 5538, right?
There's an elevator in the center of the research lab. The server room has an elevator. Times.
It's like those two are having an argument. It's like, you know, say like you're in the army and you've spent like the past like 6 months getting shot at, things going off around you, you know, nearly dying, bleeding out. You get sent home because a bomb went off beside you and you're like half of your entire body is burned, coming home to your wife, and your wife just goes, yeah, but do you know what I've been through for the last 6 months? I had to look after our teenagers all alone. And you're just sitting there like, I might be wheelchair bound for the rest of my life. Half my body is scar tissue. I've seen and heard and done things that will keep me awake for every night for the rest of my life and waking up in cold sweats. But, you know, you've had to look after two teenagers. These are obviously comparable things. And it's just like, no. Someone had the worst time. Someone's been having the worst time. There we go. I can actually see if I turn the flashlight off. Service tunnel processing Argus Icarus. Argus? Project Icarus, though. What's that about? We got, like, pretty solid, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I tried that. What? Okay. Oh my fucking god. Do I need to crouch down? Oh, it resets. Okay, so there. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we got Guardian robots.
I'll see what I can find out.
Okay, repair diagnostics, operations halted, blah 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 blah. Assembly. Nothing. So this obviously isn't their first time at Mars. Okay. Welcome, Dr. Ina Volkova. Your laboratory has been prepared. Please proceed directly to room 7A. Your activities are being monitored. Please enjoy your stay at Argus. Access log. Remember... Okay, so yeah. I'm getting very Dante vibes. 7 layers of hell. You know... Have your guardians. I like the padding, right? Dang it! It was just enough. I'm trying to get close enough for you to see. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but like the robots have like a sort of padding where their legs and arms are, and it's like it actually looks pretty cool to me. Like I like that little bit of detail that they gave it, just because it kind of gives them. It gives them a sense of like if they absolutely had to like restrain you or something like that, there's a cushioning sort of thing, and if like just looking at them, it's not just metal or anything like that. So, it's I don't know. It's just a cool little bit of like detail for me in my head. Sorry. Little aside there. I do like the whole thing is basically one big hey, a wild Beniri appears. The whole thing is like one big Greek story connection. Like Argus, who built the ship for the Argonauts, whatnot. Okay, so we have 3 and we need to get to we have 1 and we need to get to 3. Okay, so There we go.
Declan, there are layers to this place. An entire complex. I can't believe this was right under our feet. Jesse was right. This can't be real.
Let's see what this is. Exterior communications. Thank you for the greeting there, Invictus. How's the L7? Landing site is clear. It's a little dusty, but it's home. System check says we're good for approach. Current course puts us in atmosphere at 0842. We'll be sure to give you a proper Mars welcome. Mars Angeles, I hear. 1 here. Next check-in at 8:30. Cyrano checker 8:30. This time we make sure your seats and trays are taken. Okay. Okay then. Issue logged, confirmed. RADC confirmed. Proceed to visual confirmation. Nav update. Expected visual 11 minute 21 seconds. Orbit aligned. Visual communication. Negative on visual. Sensors detecting electronics. Pulse. Strength minimal. Magnetic faint but increasing upon flyby. Advise. Coordinates confirmed. Processing description. Mars mission parameters updated. Coordinates set. RADC updated. Arrival time delayed. Mars station Invictus crew notified. Unauthorized crew detected. EMP detected. Maneuver aborted. Power diverted to subsystems. Sudden power surge upon approaching Deimos orbit. The signal's intensity increases. EVA for landing system repair. NAS systems damage. Thruster malfunction. Okay, it sounds like somebody like they set off an EMP as the Cyrano was coming in to dock to make it crash. Argus excavation brief. Excavations for Argus facility are complete. The central robotics hub is at full capacity with better than expected model rotation and mechanical degradation well within tolerances. Air circulation systems in visitor area and integration are operational with a proprietary mountain stream scent added to oxygen supplies. Security systems online and assigned alert designation based on Manticore guidelines, ready for inspection. No current expansion plan at this time. Interior excavations log 217. Recent increase in field malfunctions and slow progress on transit systems for subterranean offices. While not outside expected range, the specificity and consistency of repairs needed has been logged. Suspicious activity report submitted to control. Resources have been diverted to drilling operations following the recent discovery of an ice vein. Geothermal systems have increased significantly during this period, and energy systems have been fully converted and secondary solar to underground systems. Alright, that's just that. Okay. What do we got here? Blood test using the Z pathogen. Same. Units do not operate as speculated Martian atmosphere. Adjustments being made. Operating well above standards. Okay, that's for the robots. Connect. Circuit box. How? Hello, Baba. It looks like it docked itself. Like, how did it see me? Hello? Oh, I made it see me. Crap. I think I fucked up. Hold on. It doesn't go up enough to show me if it's like on that shelf or if it's something back there, and I think it's something back there. I think it's something like... Hold on. I don't know what I'm... It's something over here, obviously, but I don't have enough time to like really look. Hold on. There's no way to actually just save, so... I want to know if there's like a way I can just turn off the robot without having to like reset everything. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so... I'm just gonna do this and activate the robot and see if I can't just like stop it from... No, okay, just insta-gives you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty dumb. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. Like the thing shows up purple on my when I look at it at the camera, but I can't fucking see it to begin with any other time. So it doesn't really help me. So let's connect to it. See, like you can't see if it's up on a shelf or if it's behind it. So it doesn't really help either way. Wait. No, I didn't see anything. Okay, like this robot right here is watching me. Over there, okay. So... I have to go that way. Cool. And what the hell was showing up purple in that thing? I don't know. I don't want to call it a red herring, but it seemed like a red herring. Checkpoint reached. Okay, activate the conveyor belt. Let's see what this says. Storage Site 9 continues to be the focus of mission operations. The artifacts recovered have been invaluable. Icarus team reports unprecedented preservation of pieces that have been carbon dated to over 30,000 years old. Secrecy has been difficult to maintain, but no authorization has been given to Invictus team clearance. Reliefs, pedestals, serpentine statues, obsidian pendant, basaltic and andesite, art undetermined, olivine, rectangular frame, carbon residue, serpentine statue, nude, possible fertility, serpentine statue, nude, possible fertility, serpentine figure, crouching, facial protrusions, religious, serpentine staff, smooth, engraved, okay. Water sources, discovery of preserved ice vein beneath the site. During geothermal excavations, resources diverted. Outside operations continue at reduced priority. Okay. Microbial samples. Basalt samples from area A16A27 analyze organic molecules discovered. No fossilization, promising site. No signs of microfossils. Microfossils discovered. Crystal formation report. Cyanobacteria. Evidence of microbial life on Mars. Recommended action. Stand by to divert Invictus team after Cyrano crew relief. Divert excavation reports efforts upon update from control. Okay. So they found life on Mars. Or at least evidence life was on Mars. There we go. That's a good way to see it. There's like, see the padding? I like that little detail. How do I... Oh, okay. It's like, just get there, obviously. Just, you know, get there. Is there any way to climb up or anything? No? So one thing that I haven't been enjoying about the game, like most everything I enjoy, I like the atmosphere, the story's pretty cool. Everything else is just like, just figure it the fuck out. How? Well, use the clues we don't give you. Oh, obviously. Is there a jump option? No. Sometimes there's a climb option. Would you like to get that? Yeah. Then it's like, activate the conveyor belt. How? Huh. It's like right there. Don't you see it? Just activate it. So like if I were just an actual human outside of a video game, I could just be like, oh, well, let me just walk around here. It's not there. I'm at 7 and I need to be at 2. Finally figured that out. -3. That's -5, so I'd be fine, but clearly he doesn't want me to go that route. Wild Slobo appears, by the way. Oh, fuck you. You fucking... okay. Okay, so what I had to do was connect to the camera so that I could then connect to the thing across the to the panel, which I didn't know I could do. It was just some random. I was like, maybe I can do this. Yes, you can. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for setting that up. You know, somewhere along the line. Yay! I can get here now. Okay, there we go. Its atmosphere and story are good. Very, very good. Its gameplay is like, well, guess what you need to do. I shouldn't need to guess. I should just be able to, like, do what I need to do. Okay, so that was wrong. There's a terminal in the conveyor belt room now. But I sure said, okay, right here. Message from Manticore. This message is displayed in the event of a catastrophic system failure or attack on this facility by an unknown, possibly transdimensional entity. If you are reading this, all doors are locked and sensitive materials protected by blast shielding due to heightened security measure. This extra security is an effort to protect any sensitive information from being collected, and also from you. Please be aware that NDK-13 advanced bipedal android models are designed for excavation and transport functionality, and thus have the internal hydraulic capacity to ambulate and carry over 1,000 kilograms. While an admittedly impressive engineering feat during a level 4 threat, their primary logic function is overridden, and they will employ lethal force as needed. To avoid injury or death, seek out the nearest Manticore-approved panic shelter. There are currently 0 shelter facilities in your area, but definitely seek them out. Security alert. Warning. Level 4 security protocol. All personnel access restricted. Z pathogen detected. Emergency protocol enacted. Containment procedures activated. Overseer console override required. Disable security maintenance. There we go. Does that include this light? Nope, nothing scanned. Hello, light. There's a frog in a jar, connected to wires. Hey, Crafty caught the slow bro, yay! Okay, let's see. Project Arbormore Log 1. I begin with Rhizophora DNA. The possibility of creating decades worth of mangrove tree root networks within days or even hours, and the ability to control their patterns. One could weave a root network that would protect whole eroding coastlines from waves and storms. Today, I make my first introduction between Rhizophora and Z-Path. It's the first time I've smiled in a long time. The warmth burns my cheeks. Log 3. I guess we're skipping logs. Progress is exponential with access to real equipment. Keeping my excursions minimal to preserve secrecy is a necessary evil, I suppose. Dr. Van Buren continues to assist in the greenhouse. He may be suspicious of my sudden focus on plant growth formula, but he remains preoccupied with protocols and failsafes. The places Z-Path can take us are boundless. I believe it is the key to reaching a place where we can swap sequences with prokaryotic cells, bacteria, and eukaryotic cells, plant/animals, as freely as a weaver splices threads on a loom. As the Rhizophora feeds, the Z-Path grows more comfortable. I recognize the improper terminology, but it is clear. Its movements are less erratic. It breathes calmly and slowly. The roots expand at a constant rate, then the leaves extend and flex. Reactions to magnetic pulses are less severe. The metamorphosis is fascinating. Log 7. Today I moved my hand. I reached out for an instrument that wasn't within my reach. I'm unsure as to why. There was no scientific impulse or protocol for it, possibly sleep deprivation. I reached to pick up a laser diode 5 feet away as naturally as if it were in my back pocket. It wasn't my hand that grasped the instrument, it was the Z-path. 2 thin tendrils extended outward from the valerian blossom to scoop it up. The tendrils swiftly curved and extended through the air, then deposited the diode in my hand and retreated. The valerian, unable to extend as quickly, altered its stem structure, growing a thin, vine-like piece which drooped to the counter as the tendrils receded again. I will attempt this experiment again tomorrow once I have rested. Even my sensibilities have limits, and I question whether I dreamed the entire event. Whoa! Excuse me. Log 11. The infected mice, the enlightened specimen, the Z-path makes them grow stronger, just like the mangrove tree. They voraciously search for food. Their forms, surprisingly similar, less chaotic than the others. The protuberances extend outward from their mouths. Their ligaments contort beneath their skin, and they stand bipedal. Am I creating them? They resemble sunflowers, seed-like teeth and slithering petals. They crave my affection, demand my attention like children, like pets. Did they snarl at Lucas when he kissed me? Not in front of the kids, I said. But are they not my children? Are they not all my children? The Rhizophora, the Valerian Solanum Lycopericium, persicum, Amophilia brevioluzilata, Mus musculus, they have all shared in my blood. Suck the sweat from the lips of my fingers. I tell them how to grow, and they stretch outward to the infinite. The connection is undeniable. Betrayal. The Z-path spoke to me today, not in words, but I felt it as it moved along the walls of Argus. I could taste the metal on my tongue as it slithered into the cracks between the seams. I told it to stop, and it obeyed, patiently waiting for me to descend in the elevator. My daughter was excited to see me. It wanted to show me something. A computer monitor flashed, and I saw Dr. Van Buren standing over the roots of the mangrove, injecting a serum into it. My body shuddered as the Z-path trembled. How could he betray us like this? We will make him suffer for this. Log 18. She grows so fast. Rhizophora, my child. She was so hungry today. The blood meal was not enough. Her teeth are so sharp against the flesh of my breast. I nursed her for an hour. My head swims. I think it's... Wait, was there one more? Yeah. A new project. I've made my decision. I can't understand why I hesitated so long. Why did I allow them to control me? I will escape this prison. Hirochi seeks to contain me. Lucas destroys my children. The walls themselves betray me, moving closer, stifling my work. This frail human body betrays me. Tired, sleepless, the muscles ache and twist, circulatory and nervous system trembling so I can feel my heartbeat shuddering. My plants feel the vibrations that travel on vectors our feeble senses have yet to even discover. They call out to me, my children. It has already begun, my child. I touched its hand, and the blackness encircled my wrist. The Z-path swirled into my system, and it speaks to me in tones. It beckons me to the mangrove tree, and there we will embrace. Together we will remove all impediments. The work will be glorious. Whoops. Yeah. Thinking she might not... Okay, get out of that stuff. We don't want to be in that stuff. So she's not coloring with a full box of crowns today. Nothing there. Okay. That's a lot of robots. Okay. Excavation logs 7 Excavations continue, although progress is hampered by drilling equipment shorts and droid malfunctions. Control has authorized an increase in NDK-13 series droid presence. Damage units have been noted, but the continued push has made it necessary to leave these units behind. Current objective is to discover the source of a centralized energy anomaly. Recent incident during infrared mapping, NDK 13.09A, reported critical systems failure before complete deactivation. Upon attempted recovery, NDK 13.87B video feed displayed the droid shattered into pieces, rendered unsalvageable. Distinctive teeth markings, traces of carbon material, and saliva. Report logged with control. Okay. Pyramidal marker unresponsive. Deterioration renders dating negligible. Potential items here are indistinct, poor quality, analysis of site, inconclusive, site closed, assets reassigned to geothermal excavations near Biblis Patera. Additional assets diverted to Site 9 and excavation operations underway. Site 9 has been upgraded to the highest priority. Initial visual inspection shows an expansive entryway with carvings that suggest a combination of mechanical and hand tooling. The bas-relief murals are carved directly into the natural gneiss and olivine deposits that form the cliff face. Each of the tall columns and pedestals display a detailed frieze featuring repeated phrases in what appears to be a three-dimensional language structure. M90 Badger 2 dispatched the cave-in near the entrance. X-ray reveals several side tunnels and entryways, which should provide passage to deeper areas.
Okay. I think I found what we're looking for. Copy. We're at the device now. The network used an algorithm to brute force a solution. The key requires a high-frequency vibration. Turn your biogauge scanner off at 31. Got it. Activated Martian artifact. We're in business, Shane. Nothing here says what the next step is. Yeah, you got us this far. We'll figure it out. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Shane.
Dr. Shane Newhart, lead scholar.
Scans of the Martian artifact reveal an electromagnetic signature shared between the device and the mechanism with the stone gate. Considering the connection, I accessed remote control and attempted to discover a wireless connection. Burst through a magnetic pulse and then a more standard sonic frequency. A sustained high-frequency sound at 31 kilohertz activates the artifact. As suspected, the artifact was simply a password device as a key to open the door. Excuse me. I composed a simple brute force algorithm to gain entry into the Martian gate. After 12.31 minutes, the doorway opened. Oh no! No, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo. What's in all of those? I need to, I can see, like, robots and stuff walking around down there. Is this, like, gonna be the same stuff, though? Feed recent communications. Right now we have a job to do, but I count 7 bodies, Declan. And when we make it home, and we will make it home, I won't rest until I put a bullet into every single skull responsible for this. Shane's honest. Shane's on it. You weren't serious back there, were you? I'll see what I can find out. Shane, we made it to the door. Definitely not a Roshi. It looks ancient, but they've been here. There's equipment near the base, and there's a strange artifact on the pedestal. If they found a way inside, there's going to be a record of it. Let's go. This can't be real. Josie was right. Volkova knew. Declan, there are layers to this place. An entire complex. I can't believe they're still talking about us. They're recording what we're saying even now. Shroomish! I wanna catch the shroomish. Hold on. Okay, catch. love Shroomish. Oh, shit. I'm gonna need you to look over to the right. So this is like the only... Okay, to create some kind of... arbitrary creation of suspense. Forced, really. It's like... Okay. Hey, we both caught the Shroomish, yay! Okay, that thing's right there. I know it's like pathing back and forth. Yeah, but I don't know how long it takes it to path back and forth, so I know it's coming this way now. Don't know how far it will go. It's already going back. Hold on. Wait for it to walk by. We've got another one coming towards us. We'll let it walk by real quick, and then I'm going to run past where this thing is looking. Let this thing walk by again. Easy. Okay. Huh. We need to get down to Icarus. Um, Hello? Textures? You okay? Well, something busted out of here. We found a bathroom. Exercise machines. More of the filth. Okay. Nothing to do there. Wow. Well, okay then. Okay, so all of these kind of end going down the hallway, and all of a sudden, like, hanging bodies. This thing's got like a hand. And there's like a person that appears on the left side of the screen. You're walking towards this eye-shaped thing, and then it becomes a hooded person with a giant eye. We got spiderwebs, hands, tendrils, moon, hanging heads, decapitated heads hanging, tree with splotchy stuff, and the moon's signs. Okay. Okay, we don't want to go that way. I'm gonna wait till all this goes away so I can actually like start moving at a good pace before this camera dies out. Okay. We bring you the horizon. Let's see what we got here. Apologies for...
What else are they hiding in this Project Icarus?
Okay.
Find your research? They find her.
Apologies for... Oh my gosh. Apologies, Father. The Icarus personnel responsible for the previous email have been relieved. We welcome your visit to Icarus and are happy to provide all information. It is not our place to question your intuition. Your clearance has been updated to access the Icarus level of the Trailblazer Alpha base via the main elevator console. It will not have to again. Semper Service, always basically ready to serve. Control. I will personally make that assessment, as I will personally make an assessment as to the continued worth of the Icarus project upon evaluation in 2 days' time. Perhaps then you can illuminate me on your position. Without Cincian Newhart's advances in quantum mathematics, Orochi Group and Icarus would experience a development setback of 10 years. Our interrogation process with Dr. Newhart requires reevaluation due to recent events. I appreciate your assistance in this matter. Project Icarus. Thank you, Mr. Genre. Here is the information you requested. Raw video feed is also available upon request. Servers on Argus store your most sensitive information worlds away. That way, you and your business can focus on the things most important. Security, safety, Argus, and all eyes on you. Newhart interrogation. String of numbers. Transcript radio transmission. Cynthia, I can't accept this. Your colleagues at the university, they deserve the extra facilities. The Cynthia Newhart Center for Mathematical Studies has a nice ring to it. As I've stated previously, no, I'm not interested in a sponsorship program or we are willing to provide whatever you ask. Money, resources, equipment, a safe, happy home for your family. No, get out of my house. Thank you for your time, Dr. Newhart. I'm sure you'll see it our way soon enough. Another one. Internal video feed. Where am I? Are you comfortable, Dr. Newhart? I'm leaving, and I'm contacting the authorities. You can't keep me detained here. Orochi has expressed a deep interest in your research. Each time you publish a new novel, you expose your knowledge to an even wider audience. This recklessness is unfortunate. Some questions should never have answers. Where did you find these theories? How do you know about the dimensional rift? I'm a professor of quantum mathematics. Did you find an artifact, a tome, a conduit to Agartha? Bleh, can't even say it for the life of me. What are you hiding from us? Cynthia, I don't know what you're talking about. I have nothing. You can't refuse us, Cynthia. Neighbors are noticing. It's the work. We understand. But consider, a mother with dangerously erratic behavior, dissociative episodes, auditory hallucinations, isolation. What? We would hate to report something that would get your son taken away. Fuck you. Now, Dr. Newhart. You've had some time to think now. I trust you've considered what Agent Chandler. How does she know my name? Dennis Chandler. Your favorite color is blue. You have a wife named Delilah and a daughter named Hazel. Hazel had a nasty fall today. You'll learn soon. The bones will mend, but not always. Listen, you bitch. Approximate phonetic transcription. Sound of straining, choking. I know an equation, Dennis. I wrote it on your shadow with my tongue. You will not visit me again. Gasps, choking. Do you understand, Dennis? If I find you on Orochi following my family, I will do things to your wife and daughter that will make you sweat blood. Sobbing. Now, open the door. Door unlocked. The roast looks beautiful. I'm looking forward to having dinner. I can smell it from here, so I'm just like, So she was like such a hardcore quantum mathematician that she literally discovered like Oh, we're back where we started. Okay. But she's like such a hardcore quantum mathematician that she literally discovered the Eldritch world and shit like that on her own. And then learned how to control it to learn things about people's lives. And the world around her. Alright, Icarus.
I'll meet you there. There's something I have to find out first.
Crafty, would you mind bringing me another drink, please? Now, if I'm taking the graphics for what they're supposed to be, then this is raw stone that we have. We're literally just in a tunnel that is being, you know, has braces on it and stuff like that for piping, networking, wiring, stuff like that. This is like literally, yeah, it's like it's a bunker in Mars. Ventilation fan being slowly strangled by roots and tendrils. A wild Shieldon appears. Okay. I don't have a Pokeball? There we go. Decontamination. Which is ironic, because you actually don't decontaminate going in. You decontaminate coming out. If standard procedure is you don't decontaminate going in, you decontaminate coming out. Because you're going into a place that's already contaminated. What the fuck is the point of decontaminating? The logic is you decontaminate coming out because now you're contaminated. Or possibly contaminated. And of course, the theory is, of course, you know, if you're going into a place that needs to be decontaminated when you come back out, there's nothing on you that's going to make anything any worse. It's just like, what? Okay. The only exception to that is like basically like surgery, where you have to be you have to decontaminate, and but that's because you don't want to buy bacterial infection or anything like that. I think I'm gonna have to cross that. I think just walking though is not gonna do it. So I gotta wait for this to be done, and then I basically just have to sprint across. Alright. Here we go. Sprint. We did it. Somebody's growing some cacti. Oh, and they've developed thorns like cacti. So that's good. Ow. Like reached out and bit me. Not very nice of it. There's that serpentine-like statue right there. Or at least one of them. Ah, there we go. There's our boy. There's our boy Cthulhu. There he is. Is that... Could be Haster. Trying to run over those things so I don't accidentally get like hit by the spikes as they're going along the path. See? See, like, that's what I mean, like right there. Gotta like time it.
What is that? What is that?
Humanoid life form, tendrils coming out of the face. Got another one right here, smaller. Cthulhu-like. What is this? Maybe an egg or some kind of thing? And thank you, Crafty. I appreciate it. One second, I'm gonna take a little sippy here. I gotta open it up. Sippy. Trying to slowly wean my way off of these by first going off of dark sodas with all the syrup and stuff like that inside them. There's tons of them in here. Holy crap. I had actually gotten off soda for like a year or two, and I replaced it with sweet tea. The problem was that I basically like ruined some of my back teeth because the tea would settle it back there if I didn't use a straw. I was like, well, if tea's not, gonna do anything good for me, and I'm not gonna be, drinking. I may as well drink soda. So I got back onto soda because I just didn't. I want something with a little flavor. I just didn't want.
Stop it. Get out of my head.
You could.
See, I thought I tried the water additives for a while, but I couldn't find any that weren't like that had like didn't have super high sugar content or anything like that.
Expendable assets to approach you. It wasn't enough to know our secrets. They can't ever just replace us.
Okay, so contingency protocol. The Icarus Project, excuse me. The Icarus Project is authorized to enact a contingency plan in case of unforeseen circumstances that may put Invictus crew at risk. A replica of the individual will be made and preserved until a severe violation has occurred. Severe violations of company policy include the following: unauthorized transmission of operations information to an outside source regardless of content, verbal threat of intent to control or sabotage mission objectives or company equipment, homicide, witnessing a homicide, sustaining a fatal or crippling injury, witnessing the retrieval of release or of cloned subject. Please review proper safety guidance before retrieval or release of cloned individual. Discretion is one of the utmost importance. Failure to follow protocol guidelines will result in immediate termination. This just begs to the question: is this character that you're playing a clone? Systems report. Status update. Primary systems active. Because you start out the game and you basically die to that monster in the dream. So, was that a dream? Or did it actually happen and they cleaned things up again and basically, like, set out more clones? Status update: primary systems active. Cloning successful. Organic tissue shows no signs of deterioration through advanced aging process. Memory implantation through nocturnal brain scan complete. Those are the dreams that people have been complaining about. And okay, so far they've cloned the entire crew, but they're all in cryostasis right now. Okay. The ones you have are sugar-free? Well, you know, I might just end up just keeping the bottle, like the big bottles that we have, getting water and using those. I would just like something that has flavor, but not something that I have to, like...
Shit. It's all of us. The entire Invictus crew. Are we the originals?
Well, here's your clone. Alright, let's see what crazy stuff we're going to learn this time. Experiment 279. We are experimenting with the substance phenomenon entity, oftentimes called the filth, what Dr. Volkova prefers to call Z-Path, each sample tightly contained and weakened with a particular regimen of radiation as per the Icarus protocols. The goal of this experiment is to see if the effects of this preternatural containment are the same on cloned human tissue and cloned hybrid human tissue as on normal human tissue. If the effects are not the same, how do they differ? Today we applied minute amounts of the filth on cloned cells using the safety protocols and observed. Effects were largely similar and the molecules of the containment attacking the cells. However, the process moved more slowly than observed before. The filth has escaped. I have sealed my safety suit and performed all the emergency protocols. I have injected the radiated serum as outlined in the procedures. The side effects are intense but mundane and far better than the alternative. How did this happen? There was no breach. I think the theory that the filth flows, even undulates under along dimensions, outside of our perceived 3 may have merit. I have sent for help. I am trying not to panic. I am recording the findings of this mishap. Affords. Okay. Blah. The voices continue. I ignored them at first, congratulated myself on my rationalism, but then the voices learned to mimic my voice, and I thought they were me, and I was the voices. No, that doesn't make sense. The radiation must be working. Excuse me. Sorry. My limbs have begun to do things on their own, but only when I'm not looking. I have to stare at my limbs very carefully or they misbehave. I've made a careful regimen of making sure to not look at any one body part for more than 7 seconds. I have to keep watch on them, except for my right arm. Good arm. I am a scientist. Cut off arm today. Right arm. Good arm. Only uncorrupted part. Pristine. It will be pristine forever. Stored good arm in the morgue. Code 9510. I am scientist. Will lock myself in padded room. Everyone is safe. Scientist. Scientist, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so 9510. For a second there, it looked like a cutscene was about to happen. I like that they actually like have the clones just kind of like sitting there like, yeah, we could replace you literally at any time. 9510. Have the code there. We're going to go check out this side first.
I'm trying to help.
Huh?
I'm trying to help him.
Help.
Boogafish. He's trying to play a game, and it's saying it won't read the disc.
Oh, okay.
So, clean it.
Wipe it down and clean.
He said he's wiped it. He said he's rebooted everything like that.
It might just be the disc.
I'm gonna blow a little air in there. Wipe it with a cloth. Come on.
Well, if there was someone in there, it doesn't look like they're in there anymore. Okay, so 9510. A wild sea king appears, by the way. So we're going to need this person's arm to open that one thing. Nothing. Hey!
Oh shit! Come on! Come on! Come on, open! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Open! 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 Come on! Shit! Okay, come on, close! Close, you piece of shit, close! Ah! Yes! Fuck you, you plant piece of shit!
Fuck you, you plant piece of shit. That was actually kind of funny. Okay, excavation equipment. I mean, we're going into this area. They might be coming down to where we are right now. More excavation equipment. No signs of the captain or Declan. Is that, yeah, okay. That's insulation material. Cool. Please await lethal response.
That's oddly specific.
Wait, 512 military time? Board? No. Why am I... Duh. Board. Eden. I don't know why they didn't just pop into my head. There we go. Okay, status quarantine blast doors active, magnetic stasis field online. Last update. The fragment has become agitated. The workers are unable to resist its communications. They scratch at the walls, run through the complex, reduced to a wild animalistic frenzy. I was able to close the chamber and enact the highest protocols, but I can hear the echoes ring in my ears. I see the crew of the Cyrano. I've never seen them before, but I know who they are with all my being, and they stare through cracked helmets. The filth reaching out towards me. I can't stay here. Eclipse has been shuttered. I've activated the proper protocols. I doubt they will be enough. The doors will automatically unlock in the event that subject of Project Eclipse is released. Yay.
Freaking awesome. The discs weren't scratched. Blew some of this in there. Power rebooted it.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Project Symmetry. The numbering agent used in Project Eclipse to keep the fragment under control is created from the strange metal powering the machine in the alien ruins. Since the active mechanism for sedation is poorly understood, we have taken the precaution of stockpiling a large amount of the metal on board the Invictus. In the event of an emergency, the Invictus can be launched. A self-guiding rocket has been attached to the payload. It can be triggered with a code phrase once the Invictus safely clears the atmosphere. Communications specialist Delapore was tasked with loading the payload and setting up the detonation trigger. Due to the sensitivity of the operation and his location at the off-site communication disk, he is considered the operative with the most chance of success in case of a catastrophic event. He also knows the trigger word and will use it at his discretion. Father Cyrano has crashed. Something happened. An EMP? We could not analyze it in time. The filth has reacted violently and unpredictably, spreading like a cancer across the entire base. The Dreamer fragment has sent the workers into a panic, searching for a way to escape. The security system has been triggered. The entire base has been compromised. I've shut down Project Eclipse. An emergency kill signal has been sent to shut down communication via Angelus. We will leave no trace. Semper Service Control. Cyrano location, stuff like that. The Immortal Engine. Father, as you know, we owe a great debt to the work of Dr. Cynthia Newhart. This site was chosen based on her later work. Notes and research kept under the strictest clearance, while her exhaustive library of equations and scrawled symbology has been daunting. Our analysis still continues to see results, most recently in the acquisition of 2 recent items. You are already aware of the fragment of a Dreamer, which we recovered. Research continues into the significance of this fragment and how it tries to communicate. Using the magnetic energy signatures first recorded by Amundsen's expedition to Antarctica, we were able to triangulate the location within kilometers. Through excavations of Site 9, the team isn't excited to announce that we have uncovered an actual Gaia engine on Mars. Further exploration in the chamber containing the engine has been halted, and we defer to your judgment. We await your determination. Unauthorized message. Intercepted unauthorized video transmission, pounding, muffled talking. This is Trevor Graham, commander of the Cyrano. An EMP fried our systems, and we are currently hurtling towards Mars at approximately 50 meters per second. Fuck protocol, fuck Orochi. It wasn't hours after they sent us the coordinates, and I could see it in everyone's eyes. Dr. Badiri drew the short straw, and the heat shield's controls malfunctioned. We're not equipped for a mission like this. Command knew it. It's a fucking support crew. But we follow procedure. After 20 minutes, he stopped responding to comms. We tried to reel him in, but his face, when he turned, his entire mask was covered in blackness, just a spider webbing of black oil across the entire thing, and leaking out into the void. It cracked straight through the fucking helmet. Costanza grabbed his arm, and that shit, it crawled up her suit, wrapped around, squeezing itself inside. Pounding increases in volume. That pounding, the airlock. I couldn't let them back in. The infection, just being near it, made my temples seethe. They're all infected. Doesn't matter, though. The fucking hatch won't close. Anytime now, we're gonna bust apart and rain down in pieces on the Martian desert. Pierce and Vogel are lucky. They're still asleep in their pods, won't feel a thing. I'm taking it down with me, all of it. This is the Cyrano 1 about to enter the Martian atmosphere on a secret mission to help stake a claim. They don't care about the lives they lose to do it. You hear me, Orochi? The whole world is going to see this thing. The whole fucking world will know. End transmission.
I wonder if those consoles have anything to do with Project Icarus.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Communicate with the dreamer requires a sensory-deprived environment, even for you. Use these settings. Lighting 20, sound 100, numbing 100. Okay, so hold on. What is that, though? Like, is this lighting, or, like, I don't know what... This is numbing agent. Window shutters. Okay, lighting. Lighting to 100. Numbing agent to 100. What? 8. 60. 64. 110. 122. 128. 111. 107. 105. 53. 101. 55. 102. 98. 99. That adds 4%. 47. What was that? 43. This is 18. 12. 5. 85. 89. That's way too much. $91. 90. 73. 137. Okay, so this is, I think this is 99. $103. Crap. Okay, so hold on. That's 4. 1. 18. 12. 3. It's 46. 5. Maybe 46. 64. 76, 79, 81, way too much. Let's do 121. Still too much. $52, $70, $82, $87, $91. I'm trying to do this in my head. Trying to remember like what all the buttons do. I think I need to write it down. Because I'm not like... I can't remember exactly. 18. 12. Together that's 30. Wait. Oh. Come over here. It puts it at 82%. 87. 91. 94. 95. Take that away. 89. Wait. What? Okay, so I can get it back to 101. I was like, none of these possibilities actually add up, so... But now they're making it go down when it was making it go up before. I don't understand the whole... What? Okay, soundscape. Where's the soundscape? Soundscape's gonna be at 20%, so that won't work. Oh my god. This is not engaging gameplay. This is basically guesswork. That makes it go up 22, makes Soundscape go up 22% by moving between one and the other. I went live 2.5 hours ago almost. Had to say, this is not fun. I'm sure they thought this was like an awesome puzzle. Hold on. Use last. Fuck me. The answer's been right there. God damn it. I'm fucking dumb. God fucking... The answer's right fucking there. What am I supposed to do now? What does it want from me? I've got everything, like... There we go. I did forget to post on Twitter, yeah.
The hell is that thing?
I didn't expect they'd have the fucking answer sheet right there. This is the second half to Moons of Madness. Does this mean we can leave now? No, it does not mean we can leave now. Okay, okay. Is there an answer sheet over here? No. Enter activation code for Project Eclipse Phase 2. Okay, I can't move, so this is technically a cutscene. Haha! Oh.
We may not agree on the finer points, but I can't let it go on any longer. My father,
Engineering dimensions.
solidified her reputation. The ability to harness dimensional shapes, equations to predict fluctuations in time, not just on the subatomic level. She was a genius. Feels like we was so powerful.
Concept is you went to Mars on a mission to try and like terraform it and gain data and stuff like that. Like start the process of actually, basically colonizing Mars. But you find out that like there's older ruins in Mars, and like some of the doctors have gone insane, and they've started making crazy experiments. And then you find out there's a lab beneath your lab that's been there much longer, dedicated to exploring these ruins and finding out all this eldritch data, and like trying to figure out what these old ruins are about. Obviously, Lovecraftian ruins and stuff like that. And then you find out there's an even another one that's even further below that one in the elevator, which doesn't even show up unless you have the right access card, where the CEO of this company has been there the entire time, and they're like looking into trying to get your mom's research, which was on like she's like such a hardcore quantum mathematician that she's figured out the eldritch world just by being that good of a mathematician, and learned to use the ability of the eldritch to like look into people's lives and control them and make things happen. Like it's just one big mind screw right now. Like you're realizing like the company even cloned you so that if you decided you weren't going to take part in it anymore, they're going to just kill you and replace you with a clone. And if anybody sees them replacing you or killing you to replace you with a clone, they're just going to kill them and replace them with a clone as well. It's pretty crazy stuff. How does one access the space between dreams? Question: how does one access the space between joy? Okay, we don't want to go there apparently. Okay. Hi, Nix. Hi, baby. Ow. Huh. Is this door open now? Yep.
I saw a light in the street. Remainder of the day in my office researching. I accused of isolating myself. I really am who I am. I've always been.
might eventually get to it. It's just one of the games that, like, it's it's like $30-$40 right now still. And the games I'm getting, like, I'm playing right now are like $2 to $10. They're entertaining still. So, let's see. Week 1. New patient Shane Newhart, 7-year-old male with mother Cynthia, reporting night terrors with complex hallucinations. He claims to remember every detail. Mother encouraged him to describe the terror, so he did. It was made of vines, tendrils, and teeth. He emphasized the teeth, the human hands and face. The vines would emerge from every shadow and fill the room, twining upon themselves, eventually crushing him to the bed. All the space that remains is a small dark tunnel through which the creature stares at him from across the room, so he can see it through his eyelids, and his face inches closer minute by minute, but his mom always wakes him up before the teeth. Shane became extremely distraught, and the rest of the session was spent consoling him. For any chance to develop a rapport with him, I'll need to see them separately for several sessions. Call Cynthia to set up a time next week to discuss home life, school performance, her concerns, etc. Shane's GP ruled out physiological causes for night terrors. Must be related to anxiety, a lot of tension in the Newhart house. Shane may be genetically predisposed. Today he showed me the handheld chess game he plays during recess. Smart kid, but needs help with his confidence. Meanwhile, Cynthia remains a challenge. She answered my questions about Shane, but was reluctant to talk about herself, insisted I wouldn't understand, and I encouraged her to give me a chance. She's come to a dissociative episode, which we talked about at length once it passed. She called it seeing through the eyes of elsewhere. We will have to revisit this next week. I convinced her to see me as a patient. Week 14, patient functioning continues to fluctuate. She is managing to find relief from auditory hallucinations by isolating herself in the basement. Symptoms waned enough to attend session today. Washed hair in basement utility sink apparently. Manages to take care of Shane during dissociative periods. Cynthia twice trailed off into almost nonsensical babble, claims to have had a lot on her mind with the upcoming publication of her latest book, and is not concerned. Not my first patient with such challenges, but for some reason I feel out of my depth here, thinking about referring her to someone else. Increased dosage in the meantime. Shane is apparently doing well with support from his school's counselor. I'm sure he's glad to have his Thursday afternoons back. Yeah, I love this shrine, by the way. I want to try giving smaller games and stuff like that a chance so that people who might not have ever seen them will, like, be able to, find them and look at them and say, hey, maybe I want to try that out. And since it's, soft on the wallet, they'll have a chance to. Okay, let's see here. Pick up this. Open it up, and lose my goddamn mind. Alright, we got spaces between again. Let's see here. Ooh, week 31. It has been some weeks since I transferred Cynthia's care to a more experienced clinician. The Can't stop thinking about our final session, even though my notes are sparse and the details hazy. Ever since, there has been a gnawing at the back of my consciousness, a deep anxiety I can't shake. I find myself jolting awake after mere minutes, or failing to sleep entirely. I know something is watching. I see it flickering in my periphery. It slithers in the split seconds. It thinks I don't see, but if I take the dreams for myself, it will tell them. I will have to suspend my practice until I figure out what it wants.
Why are you doing this? Damn it, who are you? How did you get here? Wait on you? To Dad, when you left, it broke him. We searched for you for years. Has it been you this whole time? In the base, haunting the crew? Driving us crazy with these nightmares? Left us for a delusion. What the fuck do you care about reality? What do I need to do? Start with me.
Guessing this one? It's the closest to Gaia that I can see. Gaia? Might be wrong, though. Probably wrong. Go to the Cyrano crash site. Haha, fuck you, you plant piece of shit.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. There's so much more down there. Clones, mind control, the dreamers, the dream ones. Declan, we have to find the Gaia engine. It's the only thing holding them back. Everything. The filth, the nightmares, my hallucinations, they're connected. We need to find the engine. Shane, slow down. We're inside. We need to get her as soon as possible. Hell if I'm staying here. We have to find it. I'll drive this machine. Because as much as I don't have any idea what you're talking about, it makes more fucking sense than anything else that's happening today.
Change the atmosphere. Handles. What's my oxygen at? %. We're gonna top it off just before the trek because I'm paranoid like that. I'll take that 4%. Thank you. Open up. Sit down. And start engine. Go to the Cyrano crash site. Going to go insane. Hello? Well, there's their meerkat. There's the doors.
I'm arriving at the door now. It's a mess. Yeah. Stone carvings left thousands of years old. Records of excavation found an artist. This must be the place. I'll meet you inside.
So why wouldn't you just pull up straight up to the door? Why would you wait to be like go that far? Still at 100%. Ah, okay. Was that not it? Looks like it's it. Solve the alien probe. It looks like it is... Change layer, rotate. Left alt. Okay, so it looks like... What? Change layer. Why can't I just go down to like the lower layer? I just want to move the lower layer, please, and not the top layer. Is that a thing that could possibly happen? No? Okay. Hello? Why? 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 Why can't I just choose? I thought I could choose the... I just want to do the bottom layer, please. Why can you only move the top layer? That's kind of dumb. Alright, fine. Here's what we'll do. There we go. Either reliefs or language, some kind of art praising. Looks like a cube. Hmm.
Something under the ground here. Shifting through the sand.
Get off the sand sector. Declan!
Shit.
Keep moving! Keep fucking moving! Get the fuck out of there! Run!
Not gonna make it. Oh, shit. Shit.
I got you! Move! I'm gonna hold them off!
What? Dozy.
Robot.
Get back to the rover, Newhart! There's nothing you can do here!
Hell no. I can help. I know what we need to do. It's everywhere.
Get some O2. Huh, that's a cool looking. I like that. I like that. Light source. Okay, you can't get too close to this side apparently.
Doesn't look like any engine I've ever seen. I'm coming. Hold on.
What is this place?
They found it. They found the engine.
Symbols. Symbols. Wait. What? Can't get up. Am I not crossing the threshold? Like, what am I missing? What? You have fed the children's? Okay. What am I? I'm missing something obviously, but what? Oh! I didn't even notice the little... Well, Declan's lost it. Declan's definitely starting to lose it. Now we know something's in the sand, so yeah, see? It's showing us right now. So we need to... Crafty, we're gonna need a little bit more in the way of information.
I feel tremors.
Aw. How do you know where it is? How do you know where it is? They're all from the Atelier game? Okay. Maybe we lead with that. That's because, like, I'm just sitting there like, who has these weird named people for waifus? Oh, good. We get to watch this very slow cinematic. Okay, there's two of them. Okay. Well, first, we're going to get some... There we go.
The sand is shaking. Not good.
There we go. That's a much easier way to go about it, I guess.
What are these? Language.
She turned into a book.
What are you doing?
That did something. Holy shit, it's faster. It's working.
Do it again.
I feel tremors.
See, there's our boy. There's Cthulhu.
I'm gonna try to barricade the door.
No, it's already here. Can't.
You fucking bastards! You're gonna have to tear me apart.
Josie.
I think they,
Oh my god, Josie.
Oh, we're getting stutter.
Josie is... Hold on.
Why would you love it if the Elder Gods were real? The Immaculate Machine. Look at that thing. That's a cool vista right there. Sort of reminds me of the Labyrinth and the oh my gosh. What am I trying to think of? What am I trying to think of? It is No, not lament configuration. It's the what am I trying to think of the name of it? The Leviathan. Even though it's more like a diamond, like a large, thinner, cubey diamond sort of thing. But the vista reminds me of the labyrinth in Hellraiser 2, and the Leviathan like at the center of it.
The moon's numerals, drawn closer together with every step.
Okay, do you want to interrupt me, or do you want me to try and keep doing what I'm doing here?
No! Josie!
It does give a Guild Wars 2 vibe as well. Yeah, you're right about that.
Declan! This can't be happening.
There's a literal. Oh god, that's. No, no. Nope, that's not it. Nope, not it. Not it. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Nope. This might be it. No, it's not. Close but no cigar. Close but no cigar. There's literally only so many of these sides, and I've been through all of them, and none of them seem to work for me. So I'm looking. Maybe I should look for that instead. Maybe I should look for this little bottom bit right here. Didn't even look like the top part of it. See, like, that's got, like, goes down, right, down, down, right, down, but there's no little thing right there. That's why, oh, it's, oh, okay, it's just not glowing. Never mind. God, that's so dumb. Wait a second. Did he have something I could use or something like that? Because he was like... Because remember, they said, like, there was some kind of, like... missile or something like that they could do. I'm just going to add it to inventory first. How do you know which one's which? I guess you just add them both to inventory right away, and then the game will decide for you. I guess so. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just looking for that. Like, nah. It's not that. Nope. Wait. Bingo. And then... Bingo. Okay, so let's start with the middle one. Kind of it. I mean, that one was just given to us. And then this one right here. It doesn't look like it's... kind of, but not really. No. No. Nope. That's not going to be it. feel like this one has some promise. This looks like it's.
God, this works. Jesus! What's happening?
We were too late, Shane. The engine cannot contain the dreamers any longer. Run! Before it consumes you! Run!
Right? As the world crumbles.
The engine! We charged it. Why didn't it work?
What they warned would happen. Was it promising? The beings that lived here. They were warning themselves. Other travelers. This galaxy. It was doomed to cruelty. The awakening is inevitable.
Do I climb up something? There we go. I was like, how? Do I go down here? Okay, I guess so.
There has to be something we can do.
It is too late to restore the ship. Have one last chance. One final result. The Gaia engine is coming.
Excuse you?
Sleep is stirred. Material is mended. The worker brings sacrifice.
Mom! Stay with me!
To the moons.
How? Alright. Let's go! Run! Whoa! We're taking the Aragorn route through all the stone pillars, if you haven't noticed. I'm gonna stay on the rocks here just in case some of those like weird little sandworm things are in there.
The engine can be reborn. Whatever it is, the dreamers, Pharaohs and Deimos. He has raised the rift, shut the gate. Shane, you were here. Listen, you were marked. Sent here.
I don't know what's going on. It's all falling apart. Everything.
Huh? Buddy's excited about something. And so are the other dogs. Hush! There we go. Hush. Okay, so we gotta go to the Cyrano's crash site. And it seems like this is like the last little bit of it. So I'm gonna keep going till we're done. Oh my gosh.
To the launch pad. The Invictus should be ready to fly.
Get to the final like epic of the entire thing, and all of a sudden dogs are like, "What? We need to bark?" Of course we do. Last man on Mars. All right, let's go. Oxygen's at 63%, so we're gonna get our last.
All right, Shane. You can do this. First step. Get to the command post.
But so yeah, we're probably gonna have to go in here.
Something got here before me. Not good.
It's that vegetable thing. It's the plant monster.
It's locked.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had a fucking crowbar. Why make them interactable if they're locked and I have a crowbar that I can't use? Just got your hair did? You missed some crazy stuff. Restore power to the Invictus. Board and launch the Invictus. Yeah. No shit, Sherlock.
God damn it!
Why are you yelling at yourself? It's like you can't. Are you angry that you can't go faster?
No! Not now! I'm going to destroy the ship!
Okay, so how do I how do I get out? Hello? Oh, okay, you can crouch under it. Okay. That's what I was like,
Shit. There's movement in the sand. Those things are back.
Okay, so we need to
I have to be quick.
rush over to here. And then where's the next spot? Like where would you go? Is it around that way or around this way? I'm gonna go around this way.
If I could just make it to the rocket.
Of fucking course. Because there's a way to tell where they are, so that makes perfect sense. And I just ran into it because I'm dumb.
Sand. Those things are back.
That's an issue.
I have to be quick.
Where are they? It's over there. I'm gonna run over here.
I could just make it to the rocket.
Maybe to this rock? So like you can't tell where they are now. Okay, he's like right over there.
It's moving. Run. Just run.
What? Why the fuck can't I get on the goddamn rock? They're like, no, you actually, you tried to do the right thing. Probably it's like, no, you can get on it from the right side, but not the left side. This right here is part of gameplay that I don't like. It's like when they're just like, guess.
The sand. Those things are back.
Guess how you can actually interact with the objects that you absolutely need to survive.
I have to be quick.
It's going over that way.
If I could just make it to the rocket.
Could say maybe the right-hand side. We'll try the right-hand side next. Where is it? Okay, it's coming over this way. Okay, so it's the right-hand side that I was able to go around.
I have to be quick. If I can just make it to the rocket. Made it. I hope we got this ship close together.
Okay. There shouldn't be guesswork involved when it comes to like stuff like that. Push. Laptop? No. Climbing up.
Getting close. Just need a little more time. Thought I'd be leaving Mars this way.
I don't think you're actually going to be leaving Mars, sir. Something tells me.
Lucas, Ina, Josie, Declan. This one's for you. Everything needs to be. This is it.
Everything needs to be green. Everything's green? Yes.
Now, starting the countdown.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
Close your eyes. Cross your fingers. Come on.
Oh, you can see the stuff creeping up the rocket.
Clear up the atmosphere. Trajectory is set for orbit. What do we do next? Mom? Mom, are you there? Holy shit! What's happening?
Plant monster! Well,
Time for what? No! This is wrong. You want to release those things.
They must be free. So they can be free and destroy the Please, Shane, help me.
I'm ready.
haha! But the question is, are we actually here, and is this in our mind? Or... like, are we actually here? Like, that becomes the question. Hey, Yeah, I think I called it. I think it was in our minds. Nope. Apparently we're just suffocating to death. That's good. Hello? Is that better? There we go. That's better. Yep. Okay, we suffocated to death.